Oh, what's up, Los Angeles? Are you guys petty? I'm petty. But I'm also a little fucking sweetie. But I'm also petty. Sometimes I can be petty mayonnaise, bitch. I was just thinking so fondly about the time that this flat earther told me that I was too young to understand why the earth is flat. But all I heard was, "You are very young." And I was like, "Thank you, Flat Daddy." Say it again, baby, one more time. So young, Flat Daddy. You guys are like, Kyrie Irving called you young? No, but for real, do you think when Kyrie Irving looks at a basketball, he sees a frisbee? Just kidding. It actually wasn't Kyrie Irving who said that to me, if you can believe it. It was actually Mark Sargent, the leader of the Flat Earth movement, who said this to me during a live Comedy Central taping. This is true. All my bits are true, unlike other comedians. But I just love the idea of a flat earther telling me, a genius, why my brain is too limited to understand why the earth is flat. I was like, "Mark, ever heard of satellite photography? Mark? I don't see any pictures of fucking frisbee planets. Mark? You think this shit is like the spinning coins in Mario Kart? Mark?" And then I said what had to have been the quickest, most incredible off-the-cuff question in case any of you guys ever face off against a flat earther. I said, "Mark." I said, "Mark?" I said, "Mark, Mark, 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 if your theory is correct, how come not one person in the entire history of our good planet has ever walked off the edge of the earth, Mark?" And then he said, "No, you young girl. You young, fresh, supple, nubile, young, fresh, supple, nubile, young girl. There's an ice barrier." I was like, "Oh, ice barrier. That must be what happens to a woman's pussy when they hear you say flat earth." You guys are like, "Who is this bitch?" She has the face of an angel and the voice of Chucky. People love to bring up my voice to me as if I don't know. They love to come up and tell me about my voice as if they are presenting new information. But I do this for a living. That'd be crazy if I didn't know. That'd be like if I walked up to a stripper and was like, hey, you dropped your clothes. Kids on TikTok are so fucking mean though, holy shit. Oh my God. Crowd, our youth is in pain. And they're taking it out on the big dog. As a matter of fact, if any of you TikTok teens are here tonight, say it to my motherfucking face, bitch. I hope I see you in these streets. You little keyboard warriors, square up. You know what this kid wrote? He said, she sounds like all the Rugrats at once. Now I have flaws, I do. I'm just like you, I do. I don't accept the idea of salad as a full meal. I don't pluck my nipple hairs. I'm tired. I don't black out when I drink, so I have to remember everything. I'm not attracted to John Goodman. But I think fake flaws are really funny. Like, we still do this shit in job interviews where we're like, what's your biggest flaw, weakness? As if anyone in the world has ever answered that question honestly. Everyone always just gives these cheese dick answers. They're like, oh, my biggest flaw? I'm just too organized. Oh, my biggest flaw? Sometimes I can just be a little too hard on myself. But I would love to just go in guns blazing. Oh, my biggest flaw, Frank? My biggest flaw is that shit on the floor. My biggest flaw is that shit on the floor in my place of work. Also, I procrastinate sometimes. Thanks so much for asking, Frank. You guys still support essential workers? Of course, I'm talking about the brave men and women who started an OnlyFans during the pandemic. And that was me. So you can bang your pots and pans now, bitch. No, it's not what you think. Don't get excited, pervs. Don't get excited, you little pervs. Don't get excited, you little sick perv. No. It all started, the way most things start, On Twitter. I don't know if you can tell. I like to have a little fun. Kind of a fun guy. So, One night, I was feeling a little bit wily, and I tweeted out, I said, hey, on OnlyFans, can you just do feet, or do you have to show a hole? Innocent, just trying to connect with my community. See what's happening out there in the culture, the zeitgeist. Now, I don't know why I tweeted that. Who can ever say what inspires an artist, but I swear to God on my life, I was just having fun. I had no idea the foot thing was real. No idea. I tweet that out, leave, come back, and then something crazy happens, crowd. 1 retweet, 2,000 retweets, 10,000 retweets, 50,000 retweets and counting. And I said, hey. Hey, what's going on here? What is going on here? What in tarnation is going on here? And I looked in those replies, and what I saw was disgusting. Men, as it turns out, are not well. I looked in those replies and I was like, I subscribe, bitch. I call your feet, bitch. I subscribe. So I knew I had to start an account immediately. I had an account within 45 minutes. My friends were like, did you use your real name? I said, yes. How the hell are these little pervs supposed to find me? But as many of you know, I'm an honest gal. So I wanted to be straight up from the jump. Honest. Because that's how you create longevity in business. By being an honest Abraham. So what I did, I made the title of my OnlyFans, Blair Socci, ankles down, no hole. Blair Socci, ankles down, no hole. Everybody's clear from the jump. My purse, my patrons, my unwell men. This page is clean as a whistle. Feet only, bitch. You want something whorish? You're gonna have to go to my Instagram. But all these men started subscribing. Money was raining down on me. It was crazy. I was ready to leave this shit behind like it never even happened. I was like, I didn't even know it could be this easy. All these men were subscribing. I don't know who they were. Maybe it was you. Or you. You were definitely in on the ground floor. But remember, this all happened within 45 minutes, so I was going in raw, bitch. These were unpedicured feet. I still had hair on my big toe. And I just cannot ever imagine purchasing something without viewing the product first. Men, as it turns out, not smart consumers. But I was having the time of my life. I was stepping on electronics. Oh, like I'm not gonna stomp a calculator for my guys. Oh, you gotta be out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm not stomping a calculator for my guys, okay? I stomped a bushel of bananas. I made that shit go splat. Turns out I'm a foot innovator. I stomped a pie. Oh, the purrs love when you stomp a pie. Oh, the purrs go nuts when you stomp a pie. The purrs go fucking berserk for a pie stomp. But then I got a horrible call. A call that will stay with me till my last dying breath. And it was my agents. They said, "Hello, Blair?" I said, "Hello." Agents. And they said, Blair, do you have an OnlyFans called Blair Socci ankles down, no hole? And I said yes, because I was verified as hell. And they said, you have to take that down immediately because you auditioned for Disney. A lot. And casting directors are gonna think you're doing porn. And I said, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, they will not think I'm doing porn because it says Blair Socci ankles down, no hole. No hole. No hole. Nobody's confused. Not Disney or my guys. So then I was forced at gunpoint to take it out, to take it down after 24 hours. I was robbed that day. I said, oh, I'm sorry, I've been doing my part to prevent school shooters in America. What have you guys been doing? Yeah, I would have done 100K in 3 months. Bella Thorne would have been crying because there's a new bitch in town. Now the only thing I have left is just to like randomly once in a while show my feet on my Instagram just to as a nod to my guys to be like, yeah, I miss you. I miss you. I see you. I'll never forget everything we shared. We were all robbed. Yeah, the pandemic was hard. But it was actually harder for me than everybody else because all my friends personally attacked me. I'm sorry, got married. I just didn't know we were doing that. I just didn't know we were doing that. 4 of my best friends who were not scheduled to get married before the pandemic suddenly got married out of nowhere. And now they're so cocky with their dating advice. All these COVID shotgun girls. They're so cocky with their dating advice, and it's like, bitch, you think I forgot when I dropped your ass off on Hollywood Boulevard to sleep with one of the Spider-Mans? You think your ring made me forget that? These hoes forget real quick, but I remember. Not when I get married, I just don't want to be forced to watch YouTube videos on a man's phone. And it seems to be like an either-or situation. No, marriage just didn't always look incredible to me. I mean, like, some of these dudes' Instagram anniversary posts, my God. You're the strongest woman I've ever known. What did you do to her, Kyle? No, it is nice getting older and looking for love, though, because you can be much more direct. You know, like, I was seeing this man, and he was like, Blair, I really just want you to open up to me and tell me what you want. Property. I want property in a saltwater pool. I'm happy to be more explicit. He was like, all you need to know about me is that Yale corrupted me and Goldman Sachs ruined me. I just day rate myself to save time. No, I used to have commitment issues, you know. I was really running. I used to have commitment issues. Not like has a 2-door car, afraid of commitment. You know, but I was running. I think I just had some experiences that made me scared. And also, you know, I have this problem where I just believe literally anything anyone tells me. And I like to see the best in people, you know? Like, I live by the Celebrity Center, Scientology Center in Hollywood. And every time I drive by, I go, no, bad, danger, drive, bad, keep going, drive, bitch. But then the other day, I saw a banner outside of it that said, double outdoor feature of Hocus Pocus and Hook. And I was like, you know what? That has some good ideas. Yeah, they do. No, but then, you know, there's also the issue that, like, attraction doesn't always equal compatibility or that the person is healthy for you. And so I don't sleep around because I'm too much of a sensitive sweetie. And it's not safe for us out here. You know, I can't do that because your brain could tell you that you want to date a nice dude who's nice to you, but then your pussy could just be like, we want that devil dick. We want that fucking twisted, devil ass dick. And then all of a sudden you're in deep shit. You're like, I'm tired of myself and my own choices. At this point, I need God. I need God and prayer because my pussy is writing checks that my soul cannot cash. If anybody knows the rescue team that saved those Chilean miners, we need them. No, I'm a good person. I just get confused sometimes with these dudes. You know, I'm a good person, unless I hear someone read out loud too slowly. No, I'm a good person. I am. Like one time, both my sister-in-laws were skinnier than me when they were 9 months pregnant, and I still talk to them, so. I am a good person, I am. It's just confusing with these dudes, you know? Like gals, have you guys ever had dick so good you listen to a man talk about baseball? You're sitting there with your eyes glazed over. You've never been more bored in your entire life. And you're just like, holy shit, I gotta dig deep right now. The only thing getting me through this is knowing that I'm gonna play catcher later. They just never tell you in school that one day when you get older and you wanna have sex that you're gonna have to listen to a dude not shut the fuck up about baseball. I just feel like they should warn the little girls in school ahead of time. It could be beneficial to all parties. Like Mrs. Armstrong just pulls the little girls aside in health class, and she's like, look, girls. Not only are you gonna have to sit in a pool of your own blood once a month, and only make 70 cents on the dollar, but one day when you wanna catch that pipe, you're gonna have to learn about a man named Albert Pujols and something called RBIs until you wish you were never born. Just kidding. I was first baseman on an all-boys team. This kid, Brett Everett, always used to burp in my fucking face. That was the first time I struck a man with a bat. Now, I don't want to be controversial, but I actually think that sports are a treacherous place for little girls. You know, like, I played volleyball against OJ's daughter growing up. Chill, I'm still alive. No, I did. I played volleyball against OJ's daughter growing up after he got out of jail the first time for murder. It was crazy. He came to like all the games for 2 years after. And I'll tell you what, it was wild being 10 years old and seeing him on the sidelines. Because sometimes after I would score, I'd just look over at him and be like, wow, we're both killers. Now, I did just have a breakup a little while ago. It's okay, he liked MMA. But you know when you have a breakup, everything becomes like a breakup song or like a breakup shampoo. I was in the shower using Pantene Repair and Shine. And on the bottle it said, repairs damage of up to 6 months in one use. And I was like, yeah, right, Pantene. The only thing that can repair the damage of the last 6 months in one use is a coat hanger and a Kesha album. Thank you so much. Now, rude dudes are out, cozy guys are in. Rude dudes are out, cozy guys are in. Cause I'm a little cozy sweetie. And I need a cozy, kind man with large, rough hands who gives me back scratchies for days. Back scratchies till my back looks like it got a chemical peel. I just want to sit in the lap of this thick-thighed man and eat kettle chips till my mouth bleeds. I just want to sit in the lap of this tree-trunk-thighed man and eat chips that cause oral injury and harm. I just want to sit in the lap of this huge-bodied man while he feeds me spicy rigatoni until I see God. Until I see the ghost of my recently deceased grandma who told me to stop saying pussy on stage. No, I'm ready for my soulmate. I'm tired of running. I want to get old. I want to do old people shit. I'm tired. I'm ready for my soulmate. I love old people shit. I love a bench. I love to sit down. I want to do old people things like sit and eat sausages and yogurt. I hate loud music. I love radicchio. Let's die together, bitch. No, I need a kind man. I need a man so kind he makes Mr. Rogers look like the fucking Unabomber. I need a man so kind he makes Winnie the Pooh look like Cocaine Bear. I need a man so kind he makes Cliff Huxtable look like Bill Cosby. Now, I trained my ex-boyfriend to tell me I'm skinny. I used a gun. It was so easy to get a gun. No, I can never be stick thin because I'm a little hungry boy. I'm a little hungry boy. I want to eat like an underweight high school football player. I want to eat like the Lost Boys in Hook when Pan comes back. I hate when people say, eat to live, don't live to eat. It's like, shut up, bitch. French fries are incredible. They're like a drug that won't make you lose your mortgage and 2 kids. Shoestring fries are bullshit, though. I hate a shoestring. You guys? Yeah, I hate them. Oh, you want to demean me? You want to degrade me? You want to humiliate me into putting a whole handful of fries into my mouth just to get the equivalent of 1 regular fry? Please. I just don't think I can relate to you unless you like to unwind by blasting a rotisserie chicken over a trash can. That's sort of how I like to take a load off. I like to hunch over in private and do my little chicken shoveling raccoon private soothing in private. But I sort of just live in fear of somebody rolling up on me while I'm doing my private soothing. Because I could just do something drastic that I can't take back. I would rather a man look directly into my butthole. Then catch me eating a rotisserie chicken in private. I would rather piss my gray sweatpants in front of my entire high school again. Than have a man catch me eating a rotis in private. Look, all I'm saying is we've gone too far with oat milk. What are we gonna milk next? Wood chips? Drywall? You people are sick. You're sick. This shit is awful. It tastes like a broom closet. Oh, Los Angeles. I know you guys rail oat milk, you sickos. It's disgusting. It's a horrible milk replacement. A con artist, really. It's sort of like when the dude with the same name as my ex-boyfriend hits on me. It's like, oh, okay. Nice try coming back in a different body, dude. I know what you're doing, you wicked shapeshifter. Please, think I was born yesterday? Think again, bitch. Nah, I hate the word yummy. I hate the word yummy. Ugh. I just go straight to like fascist PTA mom who's lost all her sexuality. Oh, this oat milk is so yummy. Oh, the oat milk is so yummy. You're fake, Peggy. Let go of the reins, you power-hungry bitch. I know your family covered up your drunk driving murder. Are you fucking animals still eating Triscuits over weekends? I know you are. I traveled this whole country, pulling everyone, and you're all eating Triscuits over wheat thins. Yeah, you're sick. You're sick, and you need God. You do, yeah. Triscuits over wheat thins. Oh, Triscuits! Triscuits! Sure. If I wanted a mouthful of hay, I would go to a dance table. Oh, Triscuits, sure. If I wanted my mouth mutilated by flavorless debris, I would go blow a tumbleweed. Oh, Triscuits, sure. People say, Blair, melt some pepper jack cheese on it. Oh, really? I would eat melted cheese on a pile of shit, okay? Happily, I would. Melted cheese is incredible. I'd eat it on anything. I'd choke down barbed wire with melted cheese on it. What I have to say to you sickos is why don't you reach inside yourselves and summon the self-esteem to choose a standalone quality cracker. Triscuit, sure, sure. Sure, sure, sure. Sure, 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 sure. If I was dying on a raft and there was only one Triscuit, I wouldn't be able to eat it because I'd immediately die of thirst on impact. Triscuit, sure, 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 sure. If I wanted a Triscuit, I'd empty a paper shredder into my mouth. Fuck. What? You guys are the ones out here raw dogging Triscuits? My God, my God. Sometimes people come up to me because they want to try and get cheeky with the big dog. And they'll be like, but Blair, have you tried the triangle once? Have you tried the olive tapenade rosemary Triscuits? I'm like, do you hear yourself right now? You sound like you're talking about the good times with an abusive boyfriend. You guys have been an amazing audience. Thank you guys so much.